why did you hire me when I have zero experience in what I do?
That's really interesting. I think this is the first serious question we're talking about.
Yeah, I just thought I'd, give
Yep.
you a normal one.
Yeah. So for me, I've always said this. It's not about when you. Yeah. I've always wanted to hire somebody, but I've had a massive mental mind block about hiring people. Drew helped me get over that, which is awesome. You know, and I've been a manager before in different companies, and I've always noticed it's not the skill that matters; it's the attitude, it's the ethic. Yep. So it's the willingness to um, be better. You can teach anybody a skill, but you can't. Um, I almost feel like I want to take the piss out of myself here. Like, you can't, you can't get everybody to show up at 10 o'clock in the morning, can you?
Apparently not.
No, but in all seriousness, it's yeah. When we met and I caught up with you, we had lunch, did we?
At the
Newmarket,
cafe,
yeah.
yeah.
We had lunch in Newmarket, and I asked you all of these different questions, and all I heard was somebody that wanted to make something of themselves, um, and learn a new skill. Um, but yeah, and that's really it. And I genuinely believed that I could teach you the skill. And I went, okay, here's somebody that can help me out, and here's somebody um I felt that we could work together, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like you'd get me, which you do. Clearly, we're here.
Same level of idiot.
Yeah. Rename that. Just go, not yarns with Andy. This is a roast of Andy. Yeah, fucking great. Yeah, nah. So you see, you get me, and yeah, and I'm okay. Hang on, I have a question for you.
Oh no.
Yeah. How have you found your first 4 weeks?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll be nice. Yeah, it was good.
No, you didn't do nice. Okay.
Different to what I expected.
Yeah.
Like I knew it was kind of be a little bit crazy, but you're definitely a little bit more all over the place than I thought. So I feel like I'm running after you most of the time. You're kind of like a mega mind toddler. That's how I'd put it. Like
Interesting.
you're really, really smart. You know
Yeah.
what you're doing,
Yeah.
and like you're really good at your job, but you're really easily distracted. And
Yeah.
like I feel like sometimes I'm managing a toddler. Like yesterday, for example, when you came home from the gym,
Yeah.
he's part of the F45 cult. Red flag number 1. He came home from the gym at like,
F45 hobby represent. What you saying?
I think that's worse than the dabs. That is horrific. Oh my gosh.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you.
So yeah, he came home at like 1. He did a lunchtime gym session. He was sweaty, jumped into a meeting, and then afterwards had like 400 things in his head to do. And I was like, you just need to have a shower. Like, you smell. Please have a shower. And he was like, oh yeah, but I need to eat, and I need to call so-and-so, and I need to do this and that. And I was like, no, have a shower. You smell. Like, I literally made him put his phone on the desk
Yeah.
and walk away. And then the phone rang and he came back and I was like, get out. Like, have to force him to go have a shower. So you're a toddler in that sense.
Yeah.
But you are still incredibly smart. And like, I think what you do as a job is very unique. So,
Right.
as much as you are a toddler.
What we do for a job now?
Yeah.
Get him there?
I'm not at your level yet though.
That's
Construction's
right.
not my blood yet.
Well, it's taken me 10 years, and
Yeah.
you've been here a whole lot of 4 weeks. Give it time.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah.
I don't speak construction yet, but I speak
Not yet. We'll get there.
cuckoo.
Hey, how many construction sites have you been to? That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many construction sites have actually had safety gear to fit a woman? Not many.
Ooh,
Not many.
shit. Really?
Yeah.
You never told me that before. So hang on. How many construction sites have you been onto since you started in the last 4 weeks?
Probably at least 4 or 5, I'd say. Like,
Yep.
we've been onto a few, like, on the offices on the construction site.
Yeah.
There's only been one that I've actually walked the full site, because a lot of the sites are kind of small. You see them
Yeah.
from the office. But there's definitely no tailoring for women on site. As
Go
a
on.
woman, it's very interesting. So the one site we did end up walking the actual site, I didn't have my safety gear because we haven't bought me safety gear yet. So, well, we haven't.
Wait, this is literally fucking WorkSafe coming to rip me a new one here. We'll sort that out in the next week.
So yeah, we were on this job site and I had to borrow a helmet, gloves, high vis, and shoes. And helmet, high vis, and gloves, not really an issue. Like, I don't think we even wore the gloves. High vis, doesn't matter if it's baggy, and the helmet was adjustable. The shoes is where I had the issue. They only had steel toe gumboots, which if they don't fit you right, you can't walk. I have what is the biggest foot for a standard woman.
Right.
So I only just fit woman size brands. And I used to work in a shoe store. Like, I know this, that like I just fit. They only had gumboots that were like the smallest size they had available was 3 sizes too big for me. And I still had to wear them on site. How is that safe? I think I would have been better off in my sneakers. Trip hazard or having steel toe cap, you know? Like,
fair.
And
so what's the point you're trying to make?
That women need to be seen as part of the construction industry. Like, we are
I agree.
in the construction industry. And also not to be stared at when we're on site.
Oh, yeah.
I felt some, mainly from younger boys. Like, when I was walking up the steps on that outside roof, these boys just all turn their heads and were just like, so freaky. Like, I already feel dumb because I'm in massive gumboots that don't fit me. I just feel like we really need to start thinking a little bit more about how we get women into construction and how we make it a safe
That's why I hired you.
Space.
That's another reason I hired you. You know, it'd be cool to bring more women into construction. Like, I'm fully 100% support of that. Like, have you heard of NAWIC?
Yes.
It's a fucking great organization. What's the other one? That's Women in Highways.
Yeah.
They're amazing too. So all of these guys are doing great work out there promoting women into construction, and I genuinely believe that there's a place for women in the construction industry. Like, you kind of fucking literally sorting my life out right now, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like it takes a special kind of person to do that, and just like that, there are all of these key roles in construction, the woman would be amazing at. Like, I'm fully 110% support of that.
We just got to find a way to make it easier for us to transition into construction.
Easier for what?
Us to transition into construction and for it to not be such like a big thing.
I genuinely believe that transition is happening. I see it a lot on different construction sites. It's definitely happening. Is it taking its time? Yeah. But is it happening? 110% is. So, yeah. And all of these different movements are 100% helping, which is cool. Yeah. We'll get there.
We'll try.
I mean, even if you look at digital tech and construction, we're 10 years behind at a bare minimum. So is everything else.
It is New Zealand.
It's just worse that it's New Zealand. But yeah, but just look at it from a digital tech perspective. Like, you know, we're so far behind, and we're still catching up. That's okay. It's the way I see it. It's opportunity. It's opportunity to influence positive change. It's opportunity to grow. It's opportunity to collaborate. Yeah, everything.